Okay, this is the second part of my tutorial about how to create a shop from scratch, from the beginning in Shopify. And we just started a bit of customization of the homepage, so I will keep going a bit. Now, here to be quick, I'm gonna upload the same images for all three of those boxes. You obviously can resize your own images or and upload the images that you want. Important is that, for example, for design, if you have three boxes like this, obviously the dimension, they need to be the same, otherwise you will have one box bigger and one smaller. We say that we need to set them to be 1/3, so obviously share the space available in three parts. If I got 4, obviously I put 1/4. If I got 6, 1/6. So it is logic. If you want the middle one to be bigger and the other two to be smaller, just you need to make that the counting on the way that the total is always 1. So it's the entire column. Now let's go on the third row. We add the image as before. We have to set here in 1/3. I try to go as quick as possible because here is not rocket science. It's super easy. You just need to play around with the settings and first of all, and second, they're not all the same for the templates. So right now the meaning of this is just to show you more or less how work the system, not the exact template that we're working on. Now in your efforts, let's see. On the previous video I was installing this app that it upload products, and it finished probably. So let's go to sim product. Those are all dummies product, so there is random content. It's just to test the website and to see, to be quick on see the design of the things. I suggest to do that because it's really easy like this. You can start to design your website even before having the real images, before having the real product content and text. So now we have product carousel, for example. I would like to add a collection because I want to see how I display the homepage. So we click this Adidas collection, or we choose another one. I don't like that. I want something with more products. Well, let's go for the Adidas. Ah no, look, we have men collection. Perfect. It looks a bit more the same size. Number of columns, we want 5 or 4. For me 5 is okay. We can put 6, let's see, it's too small. No, it's okay, their shoes, they can stay even small. So we can save just in case. Now, how it works usually to add a new section or to add new things on the page? Well, you have here, you will see them when you go in section again. Here you can have add section, and here you have all the list of things that you can add. For example, we want an image with text. Well, we click on add. We create some margins because we want it to don't be stick with other sections. So remember that the margin is always top, right, bottom and left. This is the order that is by default on web design. Why not we put a full width block, even if it's really big. And fit for layout background, we can leave it like this. We select an image as before. We go on the free store. Good vibes, why not? We can put this image. It's cool. Yes, no? Yes, we can put this. We leave the lorem ipsum text because we don't. Lorem ipsum is a random text. It's generated just as a placeholder. And you see, here we started to create our other section. We can add, well, I don't know, maybe a blog at the bottom. Right now we don't have blog articles, but you can see that we can add a blog post if we want. Okay, so the homepage, we are done. We add the elements that we wanted. We design, let's say then, like this is perfect, is what I like. As again, this is just an example. Instagram, I like it on the bottom. You see, we can move it. Perfect. Okay, let's say then we finish with the homepage. Now, I want to move to other pages. How I do? simply here, where you see home page, that is by default the first one, you have all the other pages. Okay, so we want to move to password page, click on password page, and here you see that we don't have any settings for this page. Okay, so I move to product page. So I want to see one product page. It open a random product just to show you how the settings. So here is the same. I go click here and it tell me which kind of slideshow I want. If I want it vertical, if I want it with a code like this, with a codation. I really like the default one, so we can leave the horizontal. Now, sometimes happen that when you change some settings, the layout a bit freak out, so it start to be not what you said. Don't worry, save and reload the page. It will reload exactly on the same position that you left it, and it will load with the proper layout. Okay, so if you have any doubts that there is something that is not changing or wrong, reload the page and you see that we fixed the problem. Now here, I don't know, there are other settings that I want to use the color switcher. So is this I don't. Okay, it will display probably a drop down if we don't have color switch, or probably this product have only one color, so it doesn't display here, display this. But why not use the color switch if we have? Okay, you see here you have all the settings. Now I don't want to go through those. Now what I want to explain, that is something important, is about the tabs. When you have tabs on a product and you edit this through here, through the customization, so through the settings that we are. So when you do that, it will apply this to all the product. Okay, so remember this because it's really important. If you edit the tabs from the customization section of one product, it will edit it through all the product. So don't put information here and there unique of this product. Only sometimes the product description, that if you see here, you can't edit the content because it picks automatically the product description of the product, and the product reviews you can't edit it because it's by default it picks automatically the product reviews. But there are other tabs like size guide. Then this, if you change something here, it will be applied to all the product. Now there is a way to go across that, but I will explain you in this video because it's something a bit pro and you need to know how to code. Now, some templates to go over this, because obviously sometimes you will need tabs that they're unique and for each product. Some template, they allows you to do it through the product description. So you will need to add a small tag on the product description section. So here, let's say we open a product, and they will ask you to add a tag here, and after the tag to add the content of the tab. But this is not for all the template, and it's better that you ask them, and they will send you for sure a guide about how to do it. Now we set our product page, so we want to move to other pages. So the collection page, for example. By the way, you see that I forgot to save, but you don't do that. Always remember to save when you finish to do something. Collection page, we see we have show sidebar. Yes, we want the sidebar. I don't know, I want it food width. No, I don't like it food width. Enable border. Product per page, we said what we want. Here, as I was saying before, you have the filters that you can add, you see. So if I want a new filter, because maybe I don't know, my products have different different shades or different dimension or whatever, I can add filters here. You see it, for now it gives me just by tag and by color. Tag is, I will show you what is later, is a really simple way to filter your products. Super easy, I will show you how to do. By the way, we say them like this is okay. We have the collection list. Now this I think you don't have any setting here, because you see you have footer and header, but those are for all the pages. So if you change something here, we change in all the pages. So we want the cart, let's see which settings it gives you. It doesn't have any settings, so go through all the pages. Okay, so you will see all the settings that you have available. Here are all the pages that are customizable. Not all they have sections inside, so not all you can adjust as you want. Let's go back to the home page. I forgot to tell you that about the header and the footer. Those are elements and they're the same for all the pages usually. So if you do a change here, it will apply to any other page. So you don't need to do it for each page. Now, what is this theme settings? Those are the general settings of the template. Okay, so here you can adjust. My suggestion is go one by one, and if you don't know what is a term like favicon, you just Google it and see, and you will find all the information. Usually it's really intuitive, it's really easy. Mega menu, for example, this kind of menu is a mega menu, but if you want to have a standard one, just disable it. We'll use the standard menu. Newsletter, etc. Here I don't want to explain you, at least you ask me exactly what you need, because if you Google it, if you don't know something, you Google it, you will find it. And whenever you can always ask to the developer of the template, and they will be able to help you. So let's say then we finish like this. We have our home page, we set few other pages. Now, where is the contact page, for example? Is missing. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to create those pages. Now I'll show you how to do. We still have 3 minutes, so I will try to go as quick as possible. So we have to go in online store. We leave this page because I don't want any change. Pages. Now we have to create some pages, then they are by default, so the template offers us the possibility to edit those pages. So I will show you how to do. Is really easy. Create a new page. You go here on template and you see the list that you have. So you see that you have one about us. Okay, so this we will call it about us. And save. Don't do anything for now, just save it. Now we do in pages and we create another page. And this will be contact, because you have it here, contact. Save. Okay. New page. We see what we have. Yeah. Okay. You can call it as you want. Now I call it just like this, but you can really give the name that you want. It will not change anything. The important is that you assign the proper template here. And wish list, we do it. Okay, now if we go back on online store and customization, now you will be able to see those sections that we just did, because we add the pages. Okay, so follow this step or do it at the beginning when you install the template, is up to you. But at this point, if you check here, you will be able to see those pages that we just did. You see pages, about us, and here you have all the settings that you want to add on this page to design the about us page. You have a first image, you have this content that you can change, etc. When you have those pages and you like the design that they have, don't go to add text from the inside the page where we were before. Just do it here from the customization, and it will be super easy like this. So you have all the pages that we did before. You have it here, and contact, for example, you can add the map. You can add now depends from the template. This is different for each template, remember. but you see that we have already the design done, so you can do everything from here without having to work on anything else. Okay, that's all for this video. On the next video we'll go more deep on the settings.